What's up, guys? Swift here, covering everything Chicago Bears with daily videos, news, and updates. Today I'm checking in on the offensive line and talking about two guys in particular that I believe have earned starting jobs going into next season. I will then talk about the rest of the line and the guy I believe will be making his debut soon, Alex Leatherwood. I will then go into the film room and show you guys a couple of things about this offensive line. Let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is Braxton Jones' development. I was early on the Braxton hype train, calling him possibly our future franchise left tackle all the way back in May. Watching him develop over the last 6+ months has been awesome. He initially came out and took the world by storm in camp and preseason and received a ton of hype and praise. He then won the left tackle job and has been a staple there all season. However, Braxton often has received too much criticism. He definitely struggled for a portion of the season early on and had defenses consistently testing his strength with a heavy dose of bull rushes. Yes, he struggled, but he has bounced back and has been easily our second best offensive lineman this year, in my opinion. I believe Braxton has every tool you could ask for out of a franchise left tackle. He has the attributes to develop into a blindside protector for the Bears for 10+ years. He has been a great run blocker all year long. His athleticism, length, and heads-up play has been a sight to see all year long on tape. I believe Braxton was easily one of the steals of this entire draft, and he should only get better in time and will greatly benefit from an off-season in the Bears' strength and conditioning program. Quite a step up in the weight room coming from Utah State to the Chicago Bears. Next up, Tevin Jenkins' dominating presence and Pro Bowl potential has been on display most of the season. One of the most puzzling developments of this new coaching regime was the early season rotation of Lucas Patrick and Tevin Jenkins. It never made sense to rotate our best offensive linemen out of the game at any time. Tev missed 2 of the last 3 games, but returned versus the Jets in New York last week. The physical presence he brings was missed during his games away. He is a tone setter for this offensive line, and I believe he deserves to earn a Pro Bowl selection this season. Get your votes in for Tev right now. The rest of our line has been worrisome all year long. Sam Mustipher has simply been a liability, and right tackle has been a problem all season. Larry Borum showed some potential early on, but then had a ton of struggles, was benched, and has suffered multiple injuries. Riley Reef has been up and down and had a couple of solid games, but has also really struggled at times and isn't a long-term option, especially at his age. The same can be said about Michael Schofield, who played pretty well at left guard when he replaced Lucas Patrick, but was awful at right guard filling in for Tevin Jenkins. Cody Whitehair is the only other possible starter we could salvage out of this line currently. Whitehair has played really well at times, but has also had some struggles and missed 4.5 games due to injury. He's also now over 30 years old and has a pretty big contract. I could see Whitehair coming back for another season, but I could also see Poles moving on from his contract during the offseason. This one is 50-50 right now. Either way, we need at least 2 new starters on the offensive line this offseason. And then before I get into the tape breakdown, I believe Alex Leatherwood's debut is coming. It's not a matter of if, just a matter of when. He came into the NFL very raw, and he was a guy I thought needed seasoning and development in the NFL before being thrown into the fire. However, the Raiders did just the opposite. Interestingly enough, offensive line guru Duke Manyweather recently was tweeting about Leatherwood himself. Duke's quote says, "I thought Alex was always 2 full years away from being a special player. He needs development. We give up on these guys too easily. It's not his fault he was drafted in the first round with unrealistic expectations placed on him." He also said before he was drafted that with the right coaching and development, Leatherwood is going to be special. That was a quote from offensive line guru Duke Manyweather on Alex Leatherwood. I also believe that Leatherwood has a ton of untapped potential and could still be a player in this league. The people commenting that he sucks, yeah, I get it. He was bad for the Raiders, but he should have never been starting in the first place. Every scout said he needed to work on his technique and develop. That is what the Bears coaching staff is doing with him now. Okay, let's check out a couple things on tape that I wanted to show you on Braxton Jones and Tevin Jenkins. Let's get right into it. All right, now I got a couple things I want you guys to watch on the film here. The first one is going to be Braxton Jones. When he gets outside, just watch the athleticism to get out there, and then watch how he just dominates his man on the second level. Gets outside, gets matched up with a corner, and he's going to make the guy pay. Boom. Let's go back and watch that again. Just look at the physicality after he gets out there. I'm going to go in slow motion and just watch him just lay the boom here. Boom. Yes, sir, Braxton. Yes, sir. We have a very similar play here. We watch Braxton. He's going to get to the outside, make a guy miss, and then here it is again. Second level block. He's going to do the exact same thing to Trevon Diggs. Boom. Makes him look like a baby. Let's go back and watch that again. Gets to the second level due to that elite athleticism. And then we'll watch him once he makes contact here with Trevon Diggs. Oh, he's taking him for a ride. Throwing him down. Good job, Braxton. You can watch both guys on this next play as you watch Tevin Jenkins. He's just going to lock his man up. And we're going to watch Braxton Jones once again go out here and put a hit on somebody. Look at Braxton getting the outside. Boom. Look at Tev. Just beautiful form. Locking his man down. Those guys are both pieces on this offensive line going forward. Here we're going to get to see Tevin Jenkins pulling. He's coming around here. He's going to meet somebody. And look at him. Just, Now watch. You think he might get beat a little bit, but Tevin's not done yet. The play's not over, and Tev has not stopped. He's a bully even. I mean, I love to see this stuff. It's still in line before the whistle had been blown. So you got just another second there to make a hit. That's just physicality to the echo of the whistle. This play I've showed off earlier in the year. This is Tev helping on a double team, but watch him. The guy's so talented. Hey, what are you doing over here? Boom. Just in case you missed that. We showed this as the guy leaps up to tip a pass here. You watch Tev leave his double team and just make the guy pay. Tevin Jenkins is a special talent. Look at this. Boom. Set down. Again, this next play, you could literally watch either guy, as Tevin Jenkins is going to come in here and clean up the pile. But the thing I want you to watch first, watch Braxton Jones. Again, he's athletic. He gets to the outside. He gets to the second level on another defensive back. And when he does, Braxton Jones makes him pay. Let's watch. Got him, second level. Boom. He's going to take this guy out of the play. And this is Tevin, if you missed it, coming in here just kind of cleaning up. Look at Tevin driving the players. Now, watch Tevin here, actually, too. This is something else I noticed. Tev, as he goes down, we're going to watch him in slow motion here. Watch Tev. Right here. Watch him lower his shoulder into this guy. Boom. What? Okay, Tev. That's the element of physicality and the tone setting I'm talking about. Okay, let's back it up just a little bit here. We're going to let's watch Braxton. Let's own this guy. You're a baby. And then watch Tev. He's getting physical over here. And then he's going to lower his shoulder and take out this DB. Oh. Geesh, Tev. Kind of mean, man. He's a bully. Just going to be a little instance of Tev one-on-one pass blocking. He's just so dominant. Just look at this guy. You're not going anywhere. Tev is a lockdown. He locks his man down most of the time. Oh, that's the Claypool. That's not the one we wanted. Another job here. Look at Tev. Echo of the whistle. Just watch him. Hey, get down. Come on. There's just instances of this all over the tape all season long. Braxton Jones, elite athleticism, great IQ and heads up blocking. He just needs to add a little bit of power to his base so he can anchor against these bull rushers. That'll come in time. And then Tevin Jenkins all year just setting the tone physically, bringing that presence and making the other team pay. Tevin Jenkins is our best offensive lineman and deserves to go to the Pro Bowl. Get him in. Vote now. Thanks so much to everybody who watches. I appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button for me if you missed it in my video earlier. I did start another channel, Swift Digital Entertainment. It's a movie network and TV series focused channel where I'm going to drop trailers and tell you guys what's new on all of the digital streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu. If you're anything like me, you spend way too much time scrolling through those. This channel is a little bit less of a niche, and if you guys are interested at all, I will drop the link to that channel in the description below. Go on over, drop me a sub. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys. Until next time, bear down.